Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to The Longing. We're on day 116. We're on 116. And I'm just checking that we've got all our places mapped out. And it's time to head back down to the map room, I guess. Back into the caves, back into the depths below. I'm looking at the timer. We've got 19 minutes until midnight. I don't think I'm going to make the secret door today, which is fine, I guess. I don't really want to do that. Actually, you know what? I'm trying to think where we should go. Maybe, okay, we're not going to go all the way down to the map room. We'll head down a bit. Maybe to the mushroom caves or something. I don't know. Where else have I got mapped? There's that cave. I don't know where that is. Is that before or after the mushrooms? It all looks kind of samey around there. It's a Friday today. Let's just see if there's anything to the right here. Friday the 19th of March. And it's not been a very exciting day. What a surprise. Who would have guessed that my day wouldn't have been great? Or, I mean, it's been a fine day. The day's been alright. But it's not been exciting, you know? Man, I can't believe we made it outside. That's incredible. The biggest thing that's happened to me is that I watched Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League, watched that last night. And I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was incredible. I've never watched I mean, I can't even think of like a singular product that's that long. It really is an epic. In the way that Ben-Hur was an epic, except Justice League is good. I've never seen Ben-Hur, but it's 4 hours long. How good can it be? There's a hole in the wall here, a brick missing. I wonder if that means anything or does anything. I don't know. Doubt it. I thought Justice League was just incredible. I'm really glad that Zack Snyder got to make it. Oh well, he made it. I'm glad he got to release it. I thought that it was very well made, and I don't have many criticisms of it. The CGI, some of the CGI and green screening was a bit off. It looked just it was obvious, which to kind of pull me out a little. And there's probably going to be spoilers for Justice League in this video. Zack Snyder's Justice League. I haven't seen the other one, but it's shit, I'll tell you that. I can say that for sure. So yeah, watch out for spoilers if you don't want spoilers. I'm going to go straight into a spoiler and say that Martian Manhunter kind of looked like shit. There was a very infamous clip from, I think, the Supergirl show, the one on the American one. It begins with a C. I can't remember what the channel name is. But there was an infamous clip where a CGI villain was doing some CGI stuff and it looked just awful. And people were saying this is the worst CGI ever. And it was pretty bad. And Martian Manhunter in Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League, really reminded me of that kind of CGI. You know, that kind of not great, kind of gluey CGI. I mean, he was a nice addition. I'm glad that he was introduced. When he was first revealed, then I was like, oh my god, it's Martian Manhunter. Even though the CGI was a bit dodgy. I thought that the structure was really good. I'm going to go through everything because we've got a long walk. I really enjoyed the structure. It's structured into 6 parts, plus a prologue, plus an epilogue. Each part is 30 to 40 minutes long. The epilogue is 20 minutes long. And it's really nice. I really enjoy it. It's well structured. Each character has... each major character maybe has a scene or a set piece in each part. Obviously, when they all come together in, I think, part 6, then maybe part 5 or part 6, when they all come together, then it's a little different. But you know what I'm talking about. The first scene where the Flash does speed stuff and is the Flash is just... It was so nice to see. It was nice to see him like just being the Flash, and it was great. I enjoyed it. and there was some nice piano music in that scene. The one is the cars flipping. What I didn't really like is that it was in 4:3 aspect ratio. I don't know why. Apparently, there's something with IMAX filmings that they're in 4:3. I don't know. I didn't. I mean, by half an hour in, then I didn't really care about it being in 4:3. But I mean, it's Zack Snyder's vision. He can do what he wants. I'm not gonna stop him. What else happened in it? What else didn't I like? I thought the epilogue was kind of unnecessary. The movie ends, and they beat the bad guy and whatever, and they all have their superhero pose, and then it fades to black and it says epilogue, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a bit of a Where Are They Now segment, and there was some narration from, I think, Lois Lane. I can't really remember. Maybe Batman. One of them. There was some narration from someone, and they're narrating over while we watch each superhero go about and, seeing what they're doing after they've beaten the bad guy. And I thought, oh, that's really nice. And now the movie will end, right? And then there's an extra 15 minutes of scenes. I thought they were all great scenes. I just thought that they kind of took me out of the finality of it. By the time I'd watched 3 hours and 45 minutes of, great character building, great superhero stuff, and great superhero characters, then 15 minutes of just setting up the next thing, it just kind of took me out of it. But I did have a great time. I was really immersed in it, which is great. I love being immersed in stuff. It's so difficult to explain, but it's just it was such a nice feeling just to experience it. It was a great cinematic experience, and you should all watch it if you can. If you're in the UK, you can watch it on Now TV. You can get a free trial. Hashtag non-spon. This isn't sponsored. If anyone does want to sponsor me, hit me up. But no, I'm sure you can watch it on HBO Max if you're in America. And you can watch some other stuff too, I guess, somewhere else. If you're not in the UK or the US, then I can't help you. Those are the only two places that I know about. At least if you want to watch Justice League. I kind of missed Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill's not in it for the first 2 hours. And 2 hours is, lest we forget, the length of a regular movie. So you have a whole film that doesn't have Henry Cavill, and then you have a whole film with Henry Cavill as Superman. And by the time Superman came back, then I was like, man, I'm really hankering for some Superman. I didn't like BVS, though. I didn't like Batman vs. Superman. I watched it, when did that come out? 2015? 2016? Somewhere in then. I was home alone, and I was like, hey, this movie came out that a lot of people are talking about. A lot of people are saying, it's interesting. And I watched it, and it's 2.5 hours long, I think. Poor, those 2 hours, they really drag. Nothing happens for 2 hours. And then Batman vs. Superman happens, and then the movie ends. That's not a great movie. Zack Snyder's Justice League is better than... It's probably the best superhero film I've seen in a long time. And I'm a big Marvel nerd, so, it kind of... That's a pretty good thing. I'm glad that it's different. There's the thing about Marvel films all being just kind of the same, and that's true. You get things like Guardians of the Galaxy is different. It's more kind of camp, I guess, in a good way. Not that there's a bad way to be camp, unless you're really annoying about it. And there's some genre blending. With Winter Soldier was kind of like a political thriller or whatever. But in the end, it does just come down to a punching match between two incredibly strong people. And I'm glad that I watched a superhero film that was just completely different. It was the color grading was so different. It was all dark and reds and blues and grays and stuff, which I know a lot of people aren't fans of. I thought it was great. It looked beautiful. People, complain that Steppenwolf, who's the main villain in Justice League, is just a big grey guy. I think he probably was in the original cut, but in the Zack Snyder cut, then he's kind of gold and silver. And silver is just shiny grey, but don't tell anyone. I just got a Discord notification. I wonder what it was. I'll check afterwards because I'm too busy talking about Justice League. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of the 4-3. I said this earlier, didn't I? I'm running out of things to say about it, and we're not even out of this cave yet. Oh no. I thought it was fine. There were some shots where they were like zooming, or they were panning or zooming or something, and it was obvious that there was something cut off at the side. I thought that was a little weird. There were only like a couple of shots like that. And I haven't seen the original cut of Justice League, which I don't know if I should watch now or if I should have watched it beforehand. Because obviously it's the theatrical release. It came out 2017. It's kind of Joss Whedon's cut, I guess. And I've heard it's not as good. I've seen clips. It definitely doesn't look as good. But people are saying things like the cyborg characterization, which I thought was really good in the film I watched yesterday. In that cut, then Cyborg was great. When his father died, then I shed a tear. I was like, oh my god, his last family is dead. His last member of his family. And now if I watch the original and I'm like, oh, well, I know Cyborg. If I already know all this character stuff about Cyborg, will it make it seem better? I don't know. But maybe I'll watch it at some point. It's a mystery. I could. We got the world at our fingertips. Age of the internet, baby. We can do whatever we want. I'm out of stuff to say now. Shall I just cut this? I mean, not the whole video, of course, as in cut the journey. This is such a dark cave, huh? We've explored this whole cave in this game. We're 116 days in, we've explored the whole cave. Apart from, like, one room, which is the secret door. Could be anything. I don't know what's behind there either. Probably another crystal, maybe. We need to go back to our home at some point. We've got a lot of stuff to do in the coming weeks. We've got a lot of stuff to do. We need to hit the gold, the room with all the gold coins in. We need to open the secret door. We need to draw more pictures. We need to explore the halls of eternity more to get all the books. We gotta read some books. We gotta get all the rugs. I know there are more rugs to get. There's a lot of stuff. Was there anything in these top caves we still needed to do? I'm sure there was. Oh, there's that big cliff, which I know that we might be able to throw ourselves off. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, Oh my god, this is such a long journey. This wasn't as long as when we came here, right? I could just end the video here, to be honest. Yeah, I'll do that. That's the end of the video. I've talked about Justice League, and I can't be bothered editing out a long journey, so thank you so much for watching. I know it's odd, but it's my video, so, take it up with the boss. Thank you so much for watching. I didn't even speak about Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's been a pleasure, as always. I hope you've all had a really lovely day, and I'll see you tomorrow, where we'll just walk down this dark corridor some more. What are you going to do about it?